Ah, boy. This one's gonna be fun. Not. Not. But I'm ready. I'm ready for battle. Let's go. Let's go. One watching. 46 seconds in. Zero watching. 52 seconds in. Okay. That's not very good. Who knows? Maybe this will be a failed stream. I'll give it 3 minutes. And if it does not work after 3 minutes, we'll just cut. Who cares? One watching, 0 likes. Zero watching, 0 likes. Okay. You guys don't like the low light. I blame the low light. One watching again. Very nice. Two minutes, 6 seconds in. One watching, 0 likes. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, we are going to talk about weed, folks. We're going to talk about weed. Who doesn't like talking about weed, right? Regardless on whatever side of the weed argument you fall on. I'm down in the garage. I'm probably gonna have to take the phone up later if the stream becomes what I hope it's gonna be. We're gonna have to go upstairs and plug it in and keep my voice down even more because I have a roommate and I don't want to wake him up. One watching, 0 likes. 3 minutes, 11 seconds in. Okay. You know why? It's because I don't promote. I just do one mention, usually in Gramps, because he's cool with it. I cleared that, by the way, months and months ago. With Gramps, making sure it's okay that I do that. 2 watching, 0 likes. 3 minutes, 37 seconds in. Very nice. Borat says very nice. We like a viewership because they can see a sexy time, obviously, with the crazy hair and etc. But I want to do a quick little 15-minute weed show. Marijuana. Because I just made some comments in Gramps and I was very surprised by some of the anti-weed people. And I'm not saying they're bad. You know, I'm not criticizing them. Views are views. You know, everybody has their views. But I certainly have mine. And I haven't smoked pot in like 7 months. But I have very strong views on pot. Yellow Lighters has joined us. Yo! What's up, Yellow Lighters? One of our newest moderators. Who luckily, since I haven't seen Yellow Lighters on other streams, luckily has not turned into a troll, which is fantastic. We like that kind of stuff. All right, so I'm just going to start because the show always gets better once I just get going and everyone seems to filter in. Everyone seems to filter in. So, I'm going to start growing marijuana. Not a lot. Just like one plant. Just like one plant. I don't even smoke a lot of weed. I just want to grow a marijuana plant. I want to see what it's fucking like. No, I'm just telling you. I just want to see what it's fucking like. I want to grow a weed plant. And I would find the strongest. I'm not even hot. This shirt is so itchy around my neck. It's crazy. I just want to grow a weed plant and see what it's like. And then I want to learn how to cut it up and dry it. You know? Hang it up in racks. Dry it out. Cure it. What's the yield from a proper marijuana plant? What can you get, like 2.5 ounces, something like that, if you do it good? Because I know how to get seeds. You know why? Because some of you guys are gonna send me some seeds, and I know who to ask. What does one plant yield if you do a good job? 1 ounce, 2 ounces, 3 ounces, 2.5 ounces? Somewhere in that ballpark, as it were. I'm asking questions here, folks. I need viewer participation. If we don't have any viewer participation, I'm gonna have to cut, and I'll just do this show tomorrow, you know? I'll do it at 10 a.m. I know it's late. I know it's very late. But I see 3 watching, and I'm not getting any answers. Yield is subject to, and thank you. It's from Yellow Lighters. Yield is subject to strain and technique. Okay, I'm gonna do mine outdoors, and I'm going to attempt to find the best strain possible. That's all I can say. The best strain possible. I have no idea. I'm going into this, no pun intended, totally green. I'm going into this totally green. I have no friggin' clue. If I could, I would like to find, even if I have to pay, you know, more money for them, I would like to, and I'm, you know, unemployed right now. I would like to find, but I've been employed ever since I've been 16 and a half. You know, just some bullshit happened. But I would prefer to grow something like blueberry. Something like that. Blueberry Kush? Maybe blueberry Kush? Indoors can be manipulated. Yeah, I live in a small apartment. My roommate has no problem with weed. He has no problem with weed. His girlfriend is like, you know, she smokes. I'm gonna grow it outdoors, and there's plenty of time to grow it outdoors, and I know exactly the place to do it. I know exactly the place to do it. It's right up there. You can't see my finger. Okay, it's the opposite of this direction. It's right up there. It's right up there. I want to grow some blueberry weed. And I think I can do it. I know how to grow cucumbers. I know how to grow green beans. I know how to grow peas. I know how to grow tomatoes. I think I can grow a pot plant. You know, I don't think it's going to be the hardest thing in the world. That I can tell you right now. Zero Foxes has joined us. Zero Foxes, our newest superstar, has now joined us. Zero, what the fuck? Why didn't you go live tonight? What the hell? I had to go live like 3 times. You didn't go live. You son bitch. Your show's awesome. We love Zero Foxes. I was hosting with Gramps. Hold on. I was hosting with Gramps, man, tonight. Yeah, and guess what? YouTube didn't let JB find me those links that you guys sent me. Because they don't like me very much. They don't like me very much. I wanted to watch your show. Excuse me. I just have the hiccups. I keep spitting and I have the hiccups. Hey, guess what, Zero Foxes? Once you get on YouTube, and by the way, I do this as like a joke. I mean, it's serious, but I do it as a joke. This voice that I do. Guess what, Zero Foxes? They're censoring me. They would not let me find you. They wouldn't let me watch the show. They wouldn't let me watch the show. So I'm going to have to watch the replay. Which is fine, because I'm going to watch the replay. But they wouldn't let me watch the show. Because YouTube does not like JB very much. YouTube hates my guts. You know why? Because I talk about 9/11 and I talk about Sandy Hook. They hate me. They hate me. They're terrified of me. They are terrified of JB. Period. So they, you know, they can't directly censor me by just like turning me off, because if I got turned off, then they're going to have, you know, 300 viewers going, why hasn't JB been on in like a week? And all of a sudden, YouTube is going to be in trouble. They're going to be in trouble. So what do? They just make it difficult for me. They make it difficult for me to watch my friends. Why should JB be allowed to watch Zero Foxes and Gramps do a live show together, and Billy the Kid do a live show together? Why should we allow that? Okay, we can make that easy. Let's just make it impossible for him to find the live stream. Oh, JB just asked if 6 or 7 people could email him the link. Okay, let's make those links dead. So I got those emails that you guys sent and text messages that you guys sent. So I clicked on all of them. So I clicked on all of them. So I clicked on all of them. And every link goes dead. It goes dead. It just doesn't load. It just doesn't load. Even when I have 100% connection. Even when I have literally 100% connection. So that's how YouTube censors me. I can't wait to, once you get as popular as me and Blackie Zero Foxes, I can't wait to see how YouTube is going to start censoring you. Because they're going to have to come up with all these new mechanisms and ways and means and all kinds of different garbage in order to censor you, you know, because they certainly don't want truth speakers on YouTube. They don't want that. They can't afford that. Not for a second can they afford that. And I know what they're doing. And I'll catch the stream that Gramps and Zero Fox did. I'll catch it in the morning once it's uploaded, because they don't care. As long as I can't comment on it live, they don't care. They don't care. So I'll check it out in the morning, and I'm sure it was awesome. Way better than my show, I can tell you that. Way better than my show. But so what I started doing in terms of starting this live stream is I want to start growing my own pot. I want to start growing my own marijuana. And I'm going to have to do it outside because I can't do it in the apartment. And plus, it's cheaper to do outside because I'm not going to have to buy halogen bulbs and all that shit. I can just rely on the sun. I can just rely on the sun. And the rain. And, of course, I'll water it and take care of it and, you know, all that kind of stuff. You know? But I think it's going to be very, very interesting. Because then you know what I can do in a few months? Is I'm going to be able to do a, and there are hundreds of videos and thousands of videos on YouTube and I'll take your comments and questions. I'm just doing my opening monologue. I'm going to be able to do a trimming video, you know, where you trim off all the leaves, harvest the buds, and hang them up to dry. And we can look at them and smell them. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. And I'm only going to grow one plant. That's all I need. I'm not a pothead. I'm not like a big pot smoker. But I do miss it. And I'm kind of a loner these days. So it's a little bit hard for me to access marijuana. So I'm just going to fucking grow my own plant. I'm just going to get some seeds. And I'm going to grow my own fucking plant. I'm just going to do it. Who gives a fuck? It's decriminalized in Massachusetts. It's not like I can get in trouble for it, you know? But I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. I'm going to figure out how to do it. I'm going to get the pH of the soil proper. I'm going to get it proper. I'm going to have the right amount of moisture in the soil. I think it's going to be fantastic, to be honest with you. Either that, or if any of you guys can send me some weed, please. I haven't smoked in like 7 months. I'm dying. I'm dying. I've smoked resin out of my bowl to the point where the bowl is friggin', you know, it's like clean from lighting it from all orifices. What a disgrace, you know? I'll ask this last question and then I'll shut up and I'll take your comments and questions. Why the hell in 2018, as a 34-year-old man, why the hell can I not walk down to the store and go, hey, yeah, I'd like some of that kind of weed? And they're like, that's the expensive kind. I'm like, good, that's the one I want. Do you have ID? Yes. And I give them my ID. And they see that I'm 34 fucking years old. You know, 34 is not a fucking 21-year-old. And 34 is certainly not a 15-year-old. You know? May I see some, just like booze, just like booze, just like booze. May I see some ID? Absolutely. Here's my ID. Oh, you're 34. Absolutely, sir. What would you like? I want that stuff that smells like blueberries and maybe a little bit of that pumpkin spice hybrid purple kush thing you got going on. Okay. Do you need any screens for your bowl? No, I'm good. I got plenty. Okay, thank you very much. Buy the weed, put it in a bag, bring it home. Harming no one. Not driving stoned. Well, I can't drive stoned because I totaled my car. You know why? Because I fucking drank alcohol and totaled my car on booze. And yet booze is legal. But I can't go down and buy some weed. Give me a fucking break. And I'll finish the rant with this, and then I'll shut up and I'll take your comments and questions. Little Jeffy Sessions with his Keebler elf ears. Little Jeffy Sessions with your crusade against marijuana. Yet half of your friends in the Senate and Congress literally rape kids all day, allegedly, and you're attorneys general, and you're not investigating that. What's worse? Senators and congressmen raping kids all day? Literally, allegedly raping kids all day? Or JB sitting on his couch and smoking a joint? What's worse, folks? I mean, can we have some semblance, even under Trump, who I support, and whom I voted for, can we have some semblance of logic at this point in society? Can we have some semblance of logic in society? Hey, little Jeffy Sessions. Hey, little Keebler elf Jeffy Sessions. Oh, yeah, I'm just a Southern boy, and I just, I believe in the law, and I'm the Attorney General, and I'm just, I'm just someone who, wants to uphold the law of the United States Constitution. And yet you let your pedophile friends in government rape kids all day. But I can't smoke a joint on my couch and order too much pizza. Give me a fucking break. Fuck Jeff Sessions. Fuck Jeff Sessions. Fuck Jeff Sessions. He's terrible. He's terrible. He's terrible. He has to go. He has to go. Bad pick, Mr. Trump. Mr. President, bad pick. Bad pick. Put in Trey Gowdy. I really don't think Trey Gowdy cares about weed that much. I really don't. I really don't. Anyway, with that, I'll shut up and I'll take your comments and questions. Let's go. Let's do it. And please, if you can restrain yourselves, do not mention Jeff Sessions. All you're going to do is piss me off. All you're going to do is make me extraordinarily angry. I always run into this. I need to find out how far to go back. In the chat. Cultivation? Okay, we'll start there. Don Juan. Cultivation is not quite decriminalized. Very nice.